Several parks in Kaka'ako are now closed indefinitely after officials discovered hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages. The parks include Kaka'ako Waterfront Park, Gateway Park, and Kewalo Basin. The Hawaii Community Development Authority says people have been illegally camping in the parks, damaging power poles, bathrooms, and making the area unsafe. New pictures show some of the elaborate camps, one that even included an air conditioning unit tied into the park's electrical system. Again, Alexander Zane has more.
These are some of the images of tents set up in parks around Kaka'ako. Here we see a structure with an air conditioning unit, presumably wired into the park's electrical systems. Other pictures show a truckload of bikes and tents set up along the park's perimeter. Removing these will be just part of an effort to clean up and fix an estimated $500,000 worth of damages caused by illegal camping in the parks.
In Kaka'ako Waterfront Park, as I mentioned earlier, there's exposed electrical wiring, there's damage throughout the park. There were fires recently occurring in the park.
Last week, outreach providers say they assessed about 180 people in the parks with the goal of getting anyone living in the parks into shelters or permanent housing. Workers also counted about 30 broken light poles.
Outreach occurs on a really consistent periodic basis. My staff goes out 3 to 4 times a week to various areas of the island. We don't just sit behind a desk. We actually get out in the community, making sure we're working hand in hand with providers.
Morishige says outreach workers were able to move 32 people into shelters, 4 into permanent housing. As others move out of the park, the city has been given permission by HCDA to conduct sweeps of surrounding streets on Tuesday. For now, crews continue to assess the damage.
Again, the park is closed to address those safety concerns and make sure that HCDA staff can go in, assess the level of damage. Again, reopen the park as quickly as possible for the general public.